Should be good to stream. Neat.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool, we're live.
Howdy, y'all.
What's up?
Good to see you again.
Oh, just... Yeah. Nice and healed up now.
Yeah, Doug's back up to full.
In game and both in game and out of game. But obviously, now that I have the privilege of being back to full, I'm gonna have to be frontlining a lot.
7 long rests to get there, but
Yeah. Is everybody back in?
Yep.
Looks like it. So I got a new computer and had to transfer over all my files and borked some of the dependencies. So we're gonna have to work with me here. There might be some delays, but I think I got it all where it should be. So yeah, we will resume where we were. So last session, the party arrived at the base of Blackstone Obelisk, this gargantuan dark stone tower in the middle of the farthest northern reach of Ebria. There's nothing in every direction, and as you approach, there are undead all around the base, but you snuck past with magic and eventually found your way in through the base. You used this broken magic lantern that you had acquired before your quest that's associated with this tower, and somehow was able to activate and let you in through the base through some other magic shenanigans and insight. You eventually found your way into the center of the tower, where you were beset by a horde of undead, which you defeated, and then went through a series of increasingly difficult chambers. There was lava, undead Tyrannosaurus Rexes. There were some... what other rooms did you do? Some spikes and some gravity flipping upside down, things like that. But eventually, you made it through and found yourselves in this room where we are now. As you all peer upon the teleportation portal platform at the entrance, immediately you all feel the biting cold. There is a blizzard raging in this room. The wind whips past your faces, ice shards hitting you. You have to squint your eyes to avoid it getting in your eyes. It's brutally cold, like -50 at least. And immediately you notice that. And then beyond that, you notice on the far side of the room there is another portal, but it is deactivated. And in the center of the room, there is a flickering blue flame in a sconce with a gray stone base around it. What are you guys doing?
Did we take a short rest between the last floor and this one?
Yes.
yeah, just before we showed up.
Okay, thank you.
Nick, gonna have to reboot. This is awful. So
Okay, no problem.
I'll be as quick as possible. Sorry about that.
Sounds good. You guys can deliberate what to do, and I'll do applying damage to Doug's character. Yeah, so I need everyone right now to make a con save.
Okay. Nick, what was that website that you linked me with all of the, is a really good...
5e tools.
5e, thank you, yeah.
I think
Perfect.
Did I add that? I didn't. Oh well. I
got it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is that a con save?
Yep. As a stone elemental.
Yes.
Okay.
Momo failed.
My first thought is to dispel this magic, because it's clearly magical coldness, right? But it's got to be like a 9th level blizzard or something like that. And I'm like, I don't know if the odds are of actually succeeding.
Miranda, what was your con save?
Oh, sorry, I didn't make it.
That saves.
Woo.
As you all are like looking around the room, trying to take it in and squinting against the blizzard, if you succeeded, which all of you did, you take 7 ice and bludgeoning damage, or cold and bludgeoning damage. Momo takes 14, but then immediately starts to regenerate that because they still have regenerate on them. And just so you all are aware, this freezing cold is going to continue to chip away at your health. This is time sensitive. You can only survive in here for so long.
Is this cold clearly of a magical nature, or does it appear to be natural?
I mean, definitely wouldn't exist in this chamber without some kind of magic to augment it. But you don't see like any particular like, oh yeah, that vent on the wall is making it cold. Like there's not a source. It's just a raging blizzard.
All right, so I'd intended to save this. Shit, excuse me. It wouldn't work because it'll depower the elevator when we go to leave. But I was gonna save this for the Lich, but I could throw up anti-magic field to defend us from the cold, because the cold being generated by magic should be
Magical in nature.
magical in nature, and thus not actually affect us.
I could also turn into a fire elemental, keep us warm. I'm assuming.
Real quick, make an insight check, Ty.
Sure. I don't have SETI's character sheet. I only have the. Let's see. I'll just roll on my D&D. Oh, it's +0, so I just roll a D20. 10.
10. Yeah, that might work. So, yeah, if you double click on SETI on Foundry, it should have your full character sheet.
I'm on Earth Elemental right now, so it puts up the.
Yeah, so if you go to the top right actors directory, you should be able to see both SETI and then the other wild shapes you have access to.
Gotcha, thank you.
I need everyone to make another con save.
At this point, we may as well get moving. So, can I move 30 feet or so as well?
Yeah. Nice. Ty.
Forward towards the after, I guess.
All right. Doug, did you make a con save? Can't hear you, but I'll roll for you real quick. That's a 20. So Momo saves. If you saved, which everyone did except for Caspian, you take 13 cold and bludgeoning. Caspian, you take 27 cold and bludgeoning. Still can't hear you, Doug. So, yeah, I'll give Momo the 13 damage there. And then, yeah, so you guys can start moving around. So as you go further into this chamber, you do notice, Caspian, there is a unlit sconce, like encrusted with ice, kind of protruding up out of the floor. The entire floor is just like solid ice here. But yeah, it's just a torch sconce. Still no sound, Doug.
We may as well light that sconce, yeah?
Yeah, but we probably want the fire from the other sconce. It doesn't look like normal fire. Does anyone have anything wooden?
I have wooden stuff in my handy haversack.
Oh, yeah, we should all have torches, probably, right?
I've got flasks of oil and
Explorer
everything,
pack or
so
something dumb.
You probably have a torch, yeah.
Yeah.
I also have alchemist fire, so I can chuck that in there and light it. Which I'll do. I'll just go ahead and do that.
Alright.
So what are you doing?
Sconce here. I'm gonna chuck my campfire wood that's in my handy haversack into that sconce.
Okay.
Throw an alchemist's fire on it to light it.
Uh,
And use a
still
flask
don't-
of oil as well.
still
just
don't
to,
hear
you know.
Doug. I don't think.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, now I can. Yep.
Okay, I forgot I had push to talk. Sorry about that.
There you go.
So I'm just gonna go ahead. It's slippery here, right?
It would be if you're trying to run. Just walking around's okay.
Okay. I am just going to, just move forward with the party.
All right. So you fill the one sconce with wood and some oil. It's thoroughly soaked. You need everyone to make a con save.
7.
Fail. Ty, you saved. So if everyone saved except for Momo. You take 15 on a save and 30 on a fail. About this time, Momo, you heal 1 hit point. For regenerate.
Yeah, you heal 1 hit point every round. So is this cold actually getting worse as we?
No, it's just bad rolls. That was a really high roll. That was 3 6s and 3
Okay.
4s.
I was just making sure that it wasn't actually just like getting worse.
No. It just sucks.
We're gonna pull
Yeah,
out
so-
a portion and fetch some of this.
Do you have a high passive perception, Caspian?
Yes.
What is it?
28.
Oh.
Unless you're counting the magical shield I have gives me advantage on normal rolls, and I found some rules that said that should give me another +5 to make this 33, but I'm not sure how valid it is if it's not inherent to my character, so...
I think you're good. You definitely notice as you approach the torch in the center of the room, you all see that around the base there are numbers inscribed around the circular perimeter of the base of the torch in stone. That's what you see around the fire. And then
These are interesting numbers.
there's also some glyphs around the base of the torch itself that aren't shown here. What languages does everyone speak?
I speak Common and Celestial.
I can add Elvish to that.
I can add undercommon.
Primordial and Druidic and Common.
This is in Primordial. So, Ty, you can read it. It says, the clock starts at 10:30.
Okay.
Boy, I don't
I
know.
will share all this.
I don't know if we have 10:30 clocks here in 5th edition.
Yeah. For your reference, it is a 12-hour clock cycle, just for keeping things simple.
Could it be that perhaps these numbers are coordinates of the floor here? If let's assume the floor is divided into 5 feet by 5 feet squares, possibly centered on this area right here. Let's see. What is -5 and -20?
You can use the ruler tool, again, on the basic controls to measure things out. Hold down Control to click and do multiple measurements.
I believe -5 and -20 is the one directly to my left.
But it should be -5 and -20 potentially from the 10 o'clock mark.
See what is
10:30.
I need everyone to make a con save.
so? What does it say in Primordial?
The clock starts at 10:30.
So perhaps that means 10:30 is the marker. I got a 15.
I'm gonna
con save.
stand right here and see what happens.
You stand there. Nothing happens.
Okay.
All right. So everyone rolled. I think everyone saved except for Ty. So everyone takes 12 damage. Ty, you take 25.
Okay, I'm a little tired of this now.
10:30 would start at the top left. Then we're going. So I'm guessing we have to light them in that order. So the -5, -20, and then the 40, 15, whichever one that one is. I'm saying just in a clockwise fashion.
Yeah. So have I lit this brazier yet with alchemist fire and oil and stuff?
Alchemist fire? You throw, is that a bottle?
Yeah, and it splashes. Or I could pour it out. It works.
Yeah. No, you pour the alchemist fire onto it, flares up, and immediately just goes out. The wind blows it out.
The wind blows it out?
It's magical wind.
Has that blown out?
I didn't know it was blowing that hard. Okay.
Has that blown out every single flame we've tried to make here?
Just normal fire, yeah, it doesn't work.
Alright, well, I'll take the
Well, I
torch of
press
the
digitate,
fire from
Matt.
the center and bring it down.
Mm-hmm.
Try
Alright.
to light it with that.
Alright, so you light a torch from the blue fire at the center. How are you proceeding from the center to that torch?
Just
Like that?
In what fashion or in what path?
What path?
Yeah, I just take.
Yeah, you step off the platform, immediately it goes out.
Oh, the flame in the center goes out?
No, the flame on your torch. So you light it, it's blue, you're standing on the platform, it's lit. You turn and go in a straight line towards that sconce, you step off, and it just goes out.
Got you.
I'm going to approach the center, try to help decipher this whole.
Make an intelligence check, Momo.
Pretty dumb.
You stand there studying this flame. It doesn't give off any heat, it's just cold fire. Everyone make a con save for me.
Hey, if I closed the image of.
Yeah, I'll bring it back up.
Thanks.
Ah.
So Cornelius is the only one that saved that time. Everyone except Cornelius takes 22. Cornelius, you take 11.
Perhaps we need to walk in the exact path that the coordinates are giving.
Mm-hmm. That should be it.
Maybe starting at 10:30. Top. 10:30.
Is there a way to make
well,
this
I'm
a
not
little
smart
bit
enough to
smaller?
decipher that. Never mind.
What are you asking, Darren?
Oh, I want to keep the key up, but I'd like to make it smaller. So that
Oh,
I can...
yeah, you should be able to
I
resize
figured
it.
it out.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
And if you want to measure distances and then do multiple at a time, you can hold down with the control button, and then do multiple clicks to do different measurements.
Well, that's 40, -15 right there. So it's got to be left, right, up, down. So you go left 5, down 20. And try it that way. So let's do the lit torch with the brazier as Caspian suggested. I would then go 5 feet left and then 20 feet down.
All right. Yeah, so Cornelius, you light the torch, same as Caspian, but you do start at the top left, going left 5, down 20. The torch does not go out, and as you place it onto your kindling and oil and all that, it ignites and begins to burn a blue fire.
Oh, splendid. Which one's next?
Let's go this bottom right.
Clockwise
So-
would make sense, right? If it's if it starts with a time.
So we want to do the 40 minus 16.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40.
Or maybe it's from the one that was just lit.
Right there. Well, actually, it looks like it might be from the quadrants that the numbers start in.
Which one are you doing? From the torch you're currently at, or from the top right of the torch?
I was going to do from the top right of the
All right.
orb. What
So
do you
you-
guys think?
Yep, I agree.
So you backtrack to the central torch. The flame does not go out. And going from the top right, you then go over towards that second torch. The column is in your way. Do you attempt to stick to the column and shimmy around it, or just step around it? What are you trying to do?
That's a really good point. I wasn't even thinking about the column.
Can I have special...
That's true.
Well, I don't want to...
You could just go through rock, right?
I can,
Yeah.
technically.
Can you carry the torch with you through the rock?
Make it like a hole
Yeah,
in my stomach or something.
you stick it
and just go
inside your
straight
stone body. Yeah, so stone elemental.
Best idea ever.
You put it inside yourself to shelter it from the wind, and you just push through the rock and along the path that was designated. It does not go out, and you bring it to the bottom left, igniting that one as well.
through. And I'll follow the exact path back.
You bring it back. I need everyone to make another con save.
Maybe 21.
22.
22.
Everyone saves. You take 10 ice and bludgeoning damage. All right.
Verge of death.
I have potions and whatnot, if you'd like.
I can toss you a superior, or maybe not toss, maybe walk it over to you.
I could also just use Cure Wounds on you, so. Okay, and this one's got to be 5 over, and
then straight up. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you proceed in that way, also lighting the third one. No issue.
And the last one.
Be the 15.
15 negative 35.
Negative 35. So left. Top
Mr.
left one.
Mr.
No,
Rockboy, we
it
might
would
need
be-
you again
Yeah. Why? I can
to
do
go
it.
through the pillar, I believe.
That's interesting.
What is?
It says positive 15, negative 35. Is that what I'm reading?
I will say that was a DM flub. It should be negative 35, 15, because that would be the coordinates to, I
Oh.
think, get to the
Oh.
next to
Like-
the torch.
My plan isn't working.
Okay. I'll do it again then. I
Yeah.
got you now.
Yeah, so you follow that final path, once again passing through the torch, or through the column, to light the fourth torch sconce. As you do, the exit portal begins to glow red.
Go, 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 go.
No time like the present.
You all run towards the exit. I need everyone to make one more con save as you rush out against the wind.
7.
Um, 7. So Caspian and Momo fail and take 23 bludgeoning and cold damage. The others of you take 11. But
Starting to think the anti-magic
Okay,
idea
I'm
would
at
have been
0
better.
HP. I could use some healing. Someone help me.
Oh no.
so as you're staggering towards the exit, you stumble and collapse in a heap. I assume you just grab her and drag her onto the portal as you all attempt to flee this space. You can stop and do healing if you'd like, or we can just leave.
Second level Cure Wounds.
All right, you go ahead and roll the healing for that.
I don't have it up right now. 1 second. Ah.
It is
2d8
one-
plus 5.
All right. You heal 14 and stagger onto the portal at the same time. Again, that flash of red light, and you all move to the next space. I need someone to roll a d3 for me. Roll 1d3.
Best to do it one.
Sure.
Maybe do it in.
You can do it in Foundry, so roll 1d3. It does work. Two.
Okay.
Excellent. Oh boy. Okay. So,
Should be 6.
as you all teleport away from that space, the blustering wind ceases. The horrifying cold goes away, and what is left as you step into this next space A dark and swirling mist is all around you. You're standing on this platform, but it's so dark in here, so oppressive with this like fog. You can't hardly see, more than 10 feet away from your face. People without dark vision, you can't see at all. You're blind. Ty, as you appear in the space with your magical elemental form, it suddenly shimmers and then drops. You return back to Seti.
Cool.
And who else would? I would say Casbean, you have your light mace out in one hand that shimmers and goes dark. Doug, the feeling of regenerate on your person ceases.
Ah.
Well, this isn't good.
This is exactly what I suggested we do in the ice room.
Basically, all active magical effects cancel out. You are in a space of anti-magic.
Oh, heck. Well, good thing I knew this before I cast a 6th level spell.
I'm gonna light a torch. The
You-
old-fashioned way.
You light a torch, and you're holding it right in front of your face. It's flickering, but it doesn't provide any light beyond like 1 foot in front of your face. You are in magical darkness and anti-magic space. Anti-magical darkness, we'll say.
Okay.
But for functionally, the only people who can see at all are those with innate dark vision, and only a little bit.
Well, I can see just about 10 feet in front of me, barely.
Do I feel like weaker because my gauntlets aren't working, for instance?
Yes. So, for clarification, any magic item, like healing potions, all that doesn't work here. Your innate like racial abilities, like eyesight or senses, or I would say like certain like bard features, like inspiration and all that, those still work because they're not innately magical. But like anything that uses magic doesn't work. So spellcasting doesn't work, but like class features still do.
You said potions don't work.
Yeah.
So I'm over at I guess this corner right
I
there.
can't access any of my stuff because it's in my haversack.
Yep. It's just an empty limp pouch.
You said like
Wow.
class features still work, so I could like rage,
Yeah, you can still do those features.
and wild shape is still a class feature for me. So
Well, no, I would say that one doesn't work because that one's so obviously magical, right? You're like morphing your form. What I mean is like the ones that make sense magically, like the
Right.
you can
Extraordinary
sing.
abilities
Yeah,
as opposed to
yeah.
supernatural, huh?
Yeah, you're still talented but not magical.
okay, everyone hold hands, form a line.
Do I see?
Who can see? You should go first.
Yeah.
I'm okay with going first.
I think Momo and maybe Caspian. Do you have dark vision?
Nope.
Okay, just Momo.
Hey,
Janowski don't have dark vision?
Can any of you all see me?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, let's form a buddy system. You need to have 2 buddies. Hang on to your buddy, and whoever is our beefiest, you be in the back, just in case something comes up from the rear and you can sustain some damage.
I can't even see the future anymore.
Let's see, where are you relative to me? Are you like right next to me?
Yeah, you're all adjacent.
Oh, I can't see the future, and I'm like, kind of wave in front of you. I'm like,
There is
Okay,
one thing you guys can see, which is the glowing red exit portal. Maybe however far away that is, 90 feet away. It's glowing amidst this darkness, but you can see nothing between here and there.
Now it does look like there are shapes, or from my position right here, what is this dark? Is there a wall?
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna reach out and grab hands with Seti and Caspian, since they're clearly right next to me.
This could be a dirty 20 for perception.
Yeah, so you get up to the edge of the platform and squint. With your dark vision, you can see that where you see the floor, there is ground. Beyond the edge of that floor, there is a sheer drop-off into inky blackness. And what is down there or beyond that, you have no idea.
Okay, I don't want to alarm anybody, but we might be walking on... There might not be walls here to protect us from falling into a precipice.
I will say, you probably already kind of understand this, but when you guys come into these entrance spaces, like that starting point is a bit of a safe zone. So like here, you can see each other, but only barely. Beyond this little like platform is just blackness for you all. If you want to take a short rest, you can, or you can proceed.
Somebody got a rope so we can tie ourselves together in case somebody falls in a hole.
Wise plan.
We can take our short rest, kind of coming up with ideas, maybe.
Sure. If you want to take a short rest, you can do healing, because again, it's not short rest healing is not like magical healing. It's just wrapping your wounds
Song of
and
Rest. Song of Rest is definitely just music.
right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
You just play a song, and it's inspiring. It helps with the natural healing process.
So yeah, I'll do that as well. That stacks, right or no?
I think so,
Should.
because you have 2 bards, so why not?
It's
Okay.
twice as good. Twice as much music.
We're like
So
having a
remind me
rap
what
battle
that-
back and forth.
Gives.
Okay, let me do some quick math to figure out how many things I need. So I guess that's going to be 2d12 plus, or 2d12 times the number of hit die you expend, plus the number of hit die you expend times your hit die. Right? For our Song of
Wait, so
Rest.
Song of Rest is 1 extra d12, right, when you do healing?
Yeah, and there's 2 of them, so just extra 2d12.
Yeah. So
okay.
flat 2d12 plus however many hit die you use, and the con mod times how many hit die you use. So if you
So-
heal a hit dice, it's whatever your hit die is. I think it's 1d8 for most of you. And then you add your Constitution modifier for each time you do that. You can use as many as you have available up to your max hit points.
Is that a... That's not including... Or sorry. Remind me of some short rest rules here. We get up to our level in hit dice?
I think so.
Yes.
Or-
so you have
okay.
18 minus however many we used last session, which might be like
Yeah.
2?
Yeah, I used 2 last session.
So you have up to 16 d8, or I think it's d8, maybe it's more, for a cleric, that you can use to heal yourself. And then for each one you heal, you add your con modifier, so however many you use plus con mod.
So,
And then on top of all of that, you get 2d12 from Song of Rest. Whoa there, Momo.
Whoa, what's going on?
You mashing the up key?
I just cleaned my keyboard so it might be sticky. Sorry about that. I didn't see anything I shouldn't have.
Ah. Or we'll fix that.
Thank you.
Right.
So, are we aware that am I the only one who can see the precipice from here?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm guessing you mentioned it though. So
Yeah, I mentioned it. Okay, so we've got the center. We've got like 10 feet, kind of directly in front of me. 10 feet wide path that seems to be safe. So if don't go here and go straight forward. Don't go here and go straight forward.
Why don't you just announce which direction you're going, and we'll
Okay.
copy it.
Okay. But
We're all gonna hold hands still, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're gonna tie ourselves together with a rope, assuming somebody has a rope that's not in
course.
a dimensional hole they can't reach.
Yeah, we can use my rope.
1 second.
boy, I never thought that.
Oh, and my inspirations come back. Yay!
But can you use it? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, inspiration is definitely just like an extraordinary type of thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, might
Right?
as
Because
well.
like, hey, I'm inspiring you. Like, I could do that. You and me, I could do that, right?
Yeah, let's since you did me the honor of that rejuvenating spell, I can take over. I can take over the majority of the inspirations, and if you would be so kind as to inspire me, then we'll all
Done.
have our bases covered.
Done.
So yeah, everybody gets a D12 of inspiration.
How long
Assuming
does it last? 10 minutes.
Yeah. Assuming Nick comes back and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's fine."
I'd be very disappointed if he wasn't fine with that.
All right. What's the plan?
Give inspiration, everybody.
All right.
And I guess we proceed. I will try. If I say stop, everybody needs to stop immediately. Just reiterate.
So, you all are going carefully, I assume, which is half movement speed per turn.
Let me memorize everybody's name real quick. So we got Seti immediately behind me. Seti, who are you holding on to? Well, I can see. Seti, you're holding on to Cornelius. Cornelius, you're holding on to Caspian.
All right. So, you all proceed. Who has the slowest movement speed?
30?
Also 30.
Yeah. So I think you're limited to 15. So three squares per round.
Straightforward?
Yes.
Straightforward. All right. I need.
15.
So you all proceed slowly, holding on to each other.
Ah! I was in the right spot. Seti's ahead of me.
Yeah, as you step off the platform and begin to head out onto this walkway, even though you guys can't see it, you do sense the looming emptiness on either side of you as Momo leads you forward into the darkness. Momo, you see it as you walk carefully along the edge, and yeah, keep going.
One moment. I'm just making sure to double check. Can't see anything in front of me, but it seems like we are good to go. Maybe in another. Let's go another 10 feet, since that's all I can really see.
You know, 5-foot increments is probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, you continue
what-
just creeping forward.
I mean, would it be
Forward?
okay? Would it like, even though I can see further than 10 feet?
Yeah,
Can I just say this one round we moved 15 feet?
yeah. So basically, for what I've described, you are the only one who can see, in front of you, and you're just guiding along the way. So you can move 15 feet per round easily. You're just, making sure that you're looking on the ground in front of each step as you go. So you can move up to the edge there. You see now that it makes an abrupt left turn and goes from 10 feet wide to 5 feet wide.
Okay, so this is a little tricky. Seti, I want you to go north. I want you to go.
You don't have to RP the navigational part of this, but yeah, you're just guiding everyone best you can. So yeah, you keep moving another 15 feet.
And then we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go left another 15 feet. Everybody just doing kind of like a snake game.
So as you all tiptoe along, the feeling of that emptiness and the space around you begins to press in unnaturally. I need everybody to make an intelligence saving throw.
This is literally just a flat roll. My roll was a 17 since the +1 is for my cloak of protection.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 12.
1 second before you announce what's happened. I want to see if I can add Bardic Inspiration before or after I know if it worked.
I think after.
Before you know if... I think it's before you know if it worked, though. You double check real quick.
Yeah. It is. After you roll, but must decide before the DM says whether the
If
roll
it succeeded,
or
yeah.
fails. I'm just gonna wing it.
I'm gonna add. Why is it not?
It's
oh,
/R.
Not -R.
Yeah.
Put it backwards. Yeah, alright. Mine's a 19 now.
So 19 for Caspian. Seti was 21. Cornelius was what?
17.
17, and Caspian was what? Or sorry,
11.
Momo was 12.
Yeah.
Momo.
Be 11 with the +1 there, or is that your intelligence?
That's... My intelligence is a whopping 10.
Yeah.
Oh, just is the +1 from your cloak or?
+1, I think, is it's a saving throw proficiency, I believe.
It's a bard thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Jack of all trades.
So you begin to feel like the oppression of this space, but you continue to like shrug it off. It's unpleasant to be sure, but you're like, just keep pushing.
Okay, so we've got a little bit of a turn here. Whatever that angle is, everybody, you're not going straight left, you're not going straight down, just everybody just keep on going at a slight curve following me.
So 15 more squares.
15 squares is really fast.
Yeah. Well, that's being careful. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Stand on this thing like that.
It's fine, yeah, don't worry about it. Oh,
I don't think
no.
Bardic Inspiration is going to save me from that.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my bardic here.
So if I got like a 12 on my Bardic Inspiration die and ended up with 13, would you say that I got a 13 or would you say I got a 1?
I'll count it. It's a 13.
Okay. I don't think that's going to save me though. I'm going to...
A whopping 9 wisdom saving throw with that bardic inspiration. Oh man, what a waste.
And then so Darren.
Is it a charm effect? Because I can totally... Never mind. I have to activate counter charm ahead of time.
Yes.
So never mind.
I
always thought that was stupid.
I need both Cornelius and Momo to roll a d8 for me. Both rolled 5. Okay, I'll roll a d8 again, both of you.
5 again.
3.
Okay. Cornelius. Let's see, that's 2, 3, 4. Wow, you guys are lucky. Okay, Cornelius, Momo, suddenly you're like, ah yes, I'm leading the way, I know where to go. You spin around 180 degrees and start heading in a northeast direction towards the rest of your party and bump into Seti. Cornelius, you turn and walk straight off the edge of this precipice, falling an abrupt 3 feet before slamming into the side of the stone, held on by ropes. Seti and Caspian, make a strength saving throw to hold him there. Yeah, together it's sufficient. And after like a few seconds of that, you shake your head and Cornelius, you're like, oh shit, you're dangling over this abyss that you can barely see. You get hauled back up onto the platform with your friends.
Seti, why did you in my way? Oh,
Is
wait.
everything okay? What, did you get turned around? Is there a dead end up ahead, or what was that?
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
You're behind me, but you shouldn't be there, so that means that I was walking in the wrong direction. Let me just turn around and... Yeah, okay, let's... follow me still,
Just
everything's
give
fine.
him like a pat on the back. You're good. Just keep
Keep
going.
moving.
Some fell power seems to be messing with our mind. Perhaps now would be a good time to begin the countercharge.
That might be wise.
So I'm gonna get out my horn, which is just dangling on my hip, and play it as we go to
Sure.
countercharge.
What is
Just
it gives it what, advantage or
So-
something?
it's against like charming and stuff like that. I think it's advantage. Let me look it up real fast. Sorry.
That is a charm
any-
effect.
Any friend in earshot in 30 feet has advantage on saves versus being frightened or charmed.
All right. So yes, some of these effects are charm, some are not, but we'll get to that.
All right. Well, that's better than nothing.
Yeah. So you play your horn as you go in the silence, trying to drown out
Stupidest.
the horrible sounds to encourage your friends. So you move ahead. I need everyone to roll another. This time it's going to be a charisma saving throw.
Sorry. I was just...
Zoop, zoop.
Oh, these are what I'm good at.
And this is not a charm.
Not a charm effect for this one. Oh, good. You guys did great. Now you're all good. You're encouraged by the sound of the horn, and after that weird moment, you're pushing on. Go ahead, Momo.
Okay, we are now turning 90 degrees to the right. Forward.
Perhaps my drumsticks would be better.
Another charisma saving throw for me. Oh man, you guys are good at those.
Did it roll?
I don't think so.
There we go.
All right, yeah, you guys are perfectly fine. Keep going.
So it's straightforward still.
Another charisma saving throw. You guys are getting lucky with the selections here. All right, you all succeed. Continue.
All right, now we're going a little bit to the, to our northeast.
Oh my gosh, another charisma.
Is this? I assume like I just wrote it out, and that was 15.
You're good.
Charisma save.
You guys are really good at that. Another 15.
Just the world's most charming group of adventurers.
You're playing your horn so well that nothing happens this turn. Keep going.
I'm imagining the Bith definitely in Star Wars Cantina.
What is that? That sounds copyrighted. Do you have the license for that? So now we'll go right 10, and then we're gonna go left 5. Well, I'm gonna do that, not you all. You all just keep on following.
Another charisma saving throw.
I'll add my inspiration.
Okay. 15 total.
15 total, yeah.
You guys are doing great. You're crushing it so far.
Sensing your desire for more inspiration, I grant you inspiration.
Oh my gosh. Okay, another charisma saving throw as you go forward. Another. I've rolled 2 5 times in a row. The odds are in your favor.
Saving throw normal.
Um,
I think I've rolled above 13 on every one of these two.
Caspian, you fail and make a melee attack on Cornelius. You're suddenly... Wait.
Ah, but you can't see, so you have disadvantage.
That's true.
I think you're.
You blank out for a
I don't
second.
know, but-
$22 to hit.
Sorry.
Normally I would just like shield, but I can't do that, so
Yep.
stabbed in the back.
More like clubbed in the back.
You backstabber, my heart.
Back clubber.
It's alright.
Is that, oh,
Take 3 damage.
3.
Nice.
She just like thunk in your back.
what was that?
Somebody wanted to get my attention, I think.
Everybody all right? Everybody,
Shake it off.
say your name.
I'm gonna go ahead and inspire you as well, since you clearly are suffering, I guess.
Okay, I guess we're all here, so let's just keep on going forward.
Keep powering on. Alright, now this is a wisdom saving throw, which you guys have advantage against charm, so wisdom saving throw with advantage. You all succeed. Continue on. Next chunk.
There we go.
Another charisma saving throw. You're kidding me. The odds. I will say, SETI, with that nat 20, you're immune to the charisma saving throws now. You all succeed. You can keep moving. Around the bend. You guys are doing way better on this level than my other party. They had a rough
Gotta be
time.
the creepiest place.
Okay, everyone makes an intelligence saving throw.
Well,
Ooh, I'm not
it's
good at
nice
that.
knowing you. Okay, I'm gonna add my bardic inspiration to that.
Alright.
Same.
Same.
18.
18 saves.
Also 18.
That's which one is it? That's 18. Also 18.
Yeah, well, you all save again. Freaking double bards in the party. Excellent combo for this level.
Okay, I've got 2 more inspirations. How many do you have left?
I have none. I inspired everybody
Okay.
from the get-go.
Well, I guess I'll inspire you and Caspian.
Alright.
Okay, so we got a turn coming up here to the left.
Wisdom saving throw, which you have advantage on.
Technically a 15.
You all pass. Continue.
Oh, okay. We got a stopping point here. Got a turn.
Yep. Sudden turn. The wall of the tower is like 10 feet off or 5 feet off. You just can't see it, but you're skirting around the edge. Nothing happens this turn. Keep going.
Okay, now we're doing that turn.
Wisdom save with advantage. Cornelius, with the nat 20, you no longer have to make wisdom saves.
Oh, that's steady.
Oh, Seti's immune to both charisma and wisdom saves.
Sweet. Take it.
I
Cornelius,
got a 9.
Cornelius, you fail. Roll a d8 for me. This is your second time failing this one.
That's... Oh, I rolled 2.
That's
Oops.
fine. I'll start with the first one.
4.
All right. Yeah. So you take your turn to. Do you have a dagger?
I have a rapier.
That's fine.
I do not have a dagger.
You don't move, but you pull out your
I have it in my
rapier
back.
and saw through the rope.
With a piercing weapon, I'm good.
That's sharp. As you end your turn, you come back into consciousness holding your rapier and the cut rope between you and Seti.
Guys, I might have made a mistake.
What'd you do?
Stab
Back
the
into
rope.
this. Like, do I just see like a cut rope now?
Well, you just feel the rope go slack, and then he says this from the darkness behind you. I made a mistake.
Momo, pause. We need to potentially back up a little bit. do we just leave him? Like, is he kind of see? I guess I can't see him, but
Well, I could grab you at this point, but
Yeah.
do you have another rope on our persons?
can I try and tie it?
You can
Together?
retie the rope, yeah, in the
Yeah,
darkness.
okay.
You can make a sleight of hand check, I'll
I
say.
will help him tie it.
Yes. Yeah, you tie it. You're not confident that it's the most secure knot, but it is reconnected. And that counts as a turn, though, so y'all gonna have to make another save here.
Sure.
That is an intelligence saving throw for everyone.
10.
Fail. Seti's immune to all 3 saving throws now.
Immune to everything.
Wow.
Seti is
Alright,
doing
I'm
so
gonna-
well.
Use my inspiration on that.
15.
It's 15.
Cornelius is the only one who fails then. Cornelius, you take 27 psychic damage as you are now like
Okay.
freaking out. The darkness is pressing in around you, and you're like, that rope was a close call. I'm really scared here, but I'm going to keep tooting my horn. Alright, you can continue.
Cornelius, are you alright?
What's that, Mom?
Oh boy.
I didn't know you were here.
You better skedaddle. Alright, forward 15. We got a turn coming up.
Okay. Whoops. Nothing happens. You continue on.
Okay, we got a turn to the left and then a turn to the right.
Nothing happens again. You continue on. You can see that like you're getting close to the end here. You're beginning to see that it maybe connects.
Alright,
The
everybody just
whispers are so pretty.
keep your wits. Yeah, we're in the final stretch. Yeah,
Seti's like,
don't-
this is fine. We got this. I'm gonna need a wisdom save from everyone, which is still counter-charmed with the horn tooting.
15.
we moved.
Diagonal movement is faster.
13 on mine.
And then Seti's immune, so yeah. You're all fine. You passed that last one. Last home stretch here, seems like.
Okay,
You're
here we go,
lucky,
we're almost
lucky
there.
dogs. Yeah, you push forward, and with the excitement of the glowing portal head, you rush the last few 20 feet or so to the platform to safety.
I win! I win!
And I assume you all run and dive onto the platform. All right.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you do so and land on the platform. It glows brightly. You see the red flush of light leaving this space behind. I just want to say you guys did really good there. There was some really good rolls, and Counter-Trump's nice. My other party, they had a paladin that gave them +4 to all their rolls, but like the fighter consistently lost, like failed everything. So like every single turn, he was just diving off into the abyss and like stabbing people, and they were just wrestling the whole way.
And it's the fighter, right? It's
Yeah,
not
right.
3 damage, but 13.
Right. No, but overall, you guys did pretty good. All right. Let's see. Roll a D2 for me, someone.
Do I have a coin somewhere?
I missed the R, but otherwise I did it.
I need to see it. Excellent.
1.
1. Good.
We are finally going to floor 2.
Bing bong.
I don't know, it says 7 at the top.
It does say 7 at the top.
All right. You all appear on this next room. In this room, there is brightly glowing, pulsing green light. It emits from glass tubes on the floor and the walls, but mostly from a central column, a giant glass column that's maybe 10 feet in diameter, going from the floor to the ceiling, and rushing through it is this current of like green fluorescent light liquid. It's kind of hard to tell, just kind of rushing like a pipe filled with something. As you stand here on the platform and look straight ahead, you do see, standing in front of it, arms crossed, this armored skeletal entity. It stands there, arms crossed, looking at you all. It's not moving. It's got a skull and a crown on its head, but it's just staring at you all. With like no movement or like recognition, just standing there.
It clearly has 3 heads, right?
No, it does not.
Oh,
That's just the image. It's got one skull head and then like plate armor and this big sword at its side, but it's just standing there, like not moving.
Do our magical
Yes.
properties return?
The magical stuff comes back. Whatever spells that you might have had active were canceled, like regenerate. But you do get your abilities back.
Ooh, I feel like that was suppressed. Would be the way anti-magic works.
It's canceled. I have to have some way to cancel out things for those long running. So your advantage stuff also, Cornelius, your foresight is gone. I'm sorry.
Hey, Cornelius. Which hand am I gonna do?
I would say neither of them because I'm about to cut them off.
Touche. So this looks like a lovely gentleman in front of us.
Oh boy. Can you use meta magic to like downcast a spell? I'm just kidding.
I can do the old connaissance really quick. Just want to chill. What's it look like he's doing?
Nothing. It's just this plate armor wearing skeleton with a crown on its head and a big greatsword in one hand, just standing there, immobile, not moving, chilling.
So what are the chances that Dormammu here is the Lich? Team.
You remember the name of the Lich is Diamunda.
Yes, I know. I purposely got it wrong.
What are you guys doing?
I would like to, whatever we're doing, I'm gonna use both my wild shapes to turn into an air elemental.
Okay. Air elemental this time.
Yeah.
I would actually be tempted to get my inspirations back if you guys don't mind contemplating this fool for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, me too, if possible.
Oh, it's me.
Sure.
Yeah, if you guys want to just sit here and take a short rest, you can try.
Anybody need healing? Do you need me to recant, or possibly some superior healing potions?
Switch to my flute to engage in this duet of respite.
If I transform and then we take a short rest, do I get both my charges back because this is a 6-hour form?
I would say...
Because technically I get my wild
Yeah.
shapes when we take a short rest.
That's very true. I would say, like, no, it's kind of hacky, because, like, you just did it, and, like, I understand what you mean. Like, yes, it does make sense, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's your call. I kind of feel like that's...
Because, like, the idea of, like, a short rest, right, is that you can, like, recover all of your abilities. I don't think it's ever intended that you're wild-shaped for short rests. Like, you know, the concept of that. So, like, you're actively... Because short resting consists of doing nothing and not casting spells and literally just chilling. So, like, you're going to be, like, actively concentrating on wild shape. So, if you want, you can wait to do wild shape until after the short rest, but, like, I wouldn't say you'd be able to short rest while wild shaped.
I got you. No, I mean, there's no reason, because I can hold it for, like, 6 hours,
Right.
so I'll just chill.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. So if you guys want to do a short rest and use more hit die, you can. You can prepare wherever you see fit. And this whole time, there's just this gentle, like, rushing noise, kind of like water through a pipe. And the skeleton that's unmoving.
Let me do some math real quick.
I know that, Nick, you kind of mentioned that if we step off the platform, like, basically it initiates the floor. Is that the same, like, in the air? Like, it just goes straight up, and then it'll...
You get this. Make an insight check.
Okay, I will.
Just to clarify, I think last time when we were fighting the Tyrannosaurus Rex or whatever, it happened that way.
Like, as soon as I went straight up.
Yeah, you tried to fly straight for the exit and immediately turned and looked at you.
I mean, like a vertical pillar above. I'm not trying to, like,
Yeah.
the game or anything, but...
No, you're good. Just with your insight, you're like, I don't know. Said he doesn't know.
I'm not gonna risk it. No worries, thanks. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while we
Yeah, sure.
do this short rest stuff.
So,
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Sure. 5-minute
Yeah.
IRL break.
everyone, bathroom break.
I'm super sour about my foresight.
I know. I'm sorry, bro. It was you got it longer than like the other team did because that level happened at the time that it did. Like if it had gone away earlier, it would have been extra lame. But
Yeah.
no, it's
No, if it's like, hey, I got through one floor and then boom.
right.
gone.
That would suck. Now you made good use of it in the meantime, though. Jeez.
Yeah, having enemies with disadvantage when they attack you is a really big deal.
Yeah, you completely wiped the floor with the T-Rexes because like nothing could hit you. No, you guys are crushing it thus far. I have to impose some checks and balances to compensate, and that floor is designed that way.
Yeah. So the if I'd cast anti-magic in the ice floor,
Yeah.
would it have just been
Yes.
like, I'm fine? Okay. So the way anti-magic works is like it's just anti-magic, right? You have your own bubble of it, and
Yep.
it's not magical itself. So
Right.
if I were to enter that last floor with the anti-magic, would I be able to see, and would the like effects that are like the charms and things coming in, would they not work?
I would say that would have protected you guys from some of the skill checks, potentially. I don't think it would have worked. Like, just mainly because it was meant to be like a, beyond comprehension magic nonsense, strange floor of abyssal insanity nonsense. So, like, maybe that would have gotten rid of the magical darkness, maybe, but, like, you still would have been making saving throws to, like, avoid falling off. So you probably could have seen and moved a little faster, but still would have had to make checks the whole way.
All right.
Hard to say,
Just curious.
Yeah.
Because I contemplated casting it in the ice room, and if I still had it up, I was curious if I would have made that next trivial as well.
Yeah.
So.
No, it was meant to be that. Yeah, I know that they want to be. There's a desire to be consistent with like what is anti-magic, how do you define it, and all that. But it's just meant to be a challenging space. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Hey,
like-
so I just had a family emergency.
Oh, okay.
I might have to call it. If someone wants to play for me, that's fine. Or we can, wait till next week.
Sure.
Yeah, sorry, something came up.
That's fine. Do you think
Whatever.
you're busy for today?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Go take care of that. We can talk about that now.
Okay, just update me what you guys decide to
Yeah,
do.
we'll do.
Sorry.
No problem.
Okay.
Well, that sucks. What do you guys think? Do you want to put it off for a week or just like finish up? Because I think I plan this to be a 2-shot. I think.
Yeah, well, we were going pretty quick there.
Yeah.
It looks like there's, 2 floors left and then the bad guy?
Yeah, I'd say it probably makes sense for me to just control SETI and then try to wrap it up. Just because, rescheduling everything right now would be kind of a whole ordeal.
And yeah, it's whatever for me. I'm kind of. I would like personally, I would like him to be able to finish up with us. But if that results in just a huge logistical mess, then I'm okay with continuing for today.
I don't generally schedule anything for Sundays, so the 1 week from now continuation is fine with me.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. We could put it off, but
What's your schedule like, Nick?
don't have one. I am available, so like I could put it off for a week. I just know that sometimes, with D&D in particular, finding time for everyone and allotting time is like a huge effort. So, Darren, what do you think? Would you be comfortable putting it off?
I could do it. It wouldn't be terrible. If we could start earlier, that would be nice.
Like earlier on Sunday?
Yeah. So like 9 or 8.
I think we could...
I just have a couple things I wanted to do next week on Sunday
Yeah.
that I can do later in the day, but I don't want to be, 10 to 4 o'clock and like, I can't finish it now.
Yeah. I bet Ty could do earlier because he's Central Time. So how about that? How about we just call it for now and we can do next Sunday and continue on as we were. Yeah, that way, we get the full experience, everyone's involved. I know it's kind of lame to cut out this early, but life happens,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay with starting a little earlier next week?
Yeah, definitely. I can do 9.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I
I'm okay with that
probably
then.
even do 8, but
And since we're, an hour and 15, 2 floors into it already, I think it would probably take no more than 3 hours next Sunday.
Cool. That works.
All right. Well,
I think the Super Bowl is next Sunday.
Oh.
is that gonna? Is anybody? I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, just so you guys know, I was in the chat for Twitch. The guy who was the fighter in my other party is objecting. He says, "Hey," because we were crapping on him for failing some of his roles. But
Well, I mean, I think I was our failure source this game. On that particular.
No, you did. You did marvelous. You did so terrific.
he also saved
I wasn't the
everybody
one.
else.
I wasn't the one who
Hey.
stabs one in the back, was I?
That was a nat 20 deception right there.
yeah. So you guys, you're good on the short rest. You're all like healed up and ready to step off the plate whenever that comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll stop there then.